Evan? Hi. What did you just call me? Buck. Definitely Buck. Jimmy, are you okay? Oh yeah, I am great. I am great. Little bro. Okay. Okay, what was that? Well, so there's something Buck isn't telling me. I think there's something Buck isn't telling all of us. No, but there's something Buck specifically doesn't want me to know. I don't... Again, he's keeping it from all of us. No, like, Maddie knows. And he specifically asked Maddie not to tell me. Well, Jim, do you remember what happened when Maddie told you about Daniel? Well, see, but it's not the same caliber of secret. And how do you know that? Because Maddie told me. Okay, well, he hasn't told me. As far as I know, he hasn't told Bobby. I think he just doesn't want anyone to know. Then why does Maddie know? Because she's his sister? I'm his brother. By marriage. Father of his niece. You didn't raise him. Okay, Jim, your feelings might be hurt, but you need to pull it together because we already have Buck acting weird and it's getting to be a problem. We can't lose you too. Fine. So, like, is there anything you wanna share with the class? Is there a class visiting us today? No, I mean... Oh my god, did Maddie tell you? What? Oh my, I literally specifically asked her not to tell you. Whoa, Buck, Maddie did not tell me anything. Right, and that's why you're acting as weird as you did when you found out about Daniel. Why does everyone keep bringing that up? Jim, you were tormented by that secret. Well, yeah, I was. Oh my god, I can't believe her. No, Buck, I swear she didn't tell me. Jim, you're a terrible liar. I'm not lying, she didn't tell me. Why did you call me Evan this morning? Just please don't tell Eddie, okay? Tell Eddie? This is exactly what I was afraid of. Wait, you don't want Eddie to know? About my crush on him? No! You have a crush on Eddie? Had? Wait, Maddie really didn't tell you? Oh my god, that's where you're acting so weird around him? No, it was in the past, when he first came here. Oh my god, you have a crush on Eddie. I gotta tell, I don't, you can't tell anyone, Chimney! How am I supposed to not tell anyone? This is why I didn't want you to know! You can't tell anyone, Chimney! How am I supposed to not tell anyone? This is why I didn't want you to know! Okay, you know what, in hindsight, this makes a lot of sense. My feelings are a little less hurt. I hurt your feelings because I didn't want you to know? Yeah, that's what Maddie told me. She said that you specifically told her not to tell me what was going on with you. Oh my god, Maddie didn't betray my trust. No, she didn't. Next time I'm gonna have to be more specific about what not to tell you. I can't believe... Actually, you know what? No, I absolutely can believe that you like Eddie. Oh my god, what are we in high school? Also, liked past tense, I swear. Are you sure about that? What do you mean I'm sure about that? What? Okay, I'm gonna unpack whatever that was in therapy later, but please, Chimney, I can't. Eddie cannot know. Why not? What do you mean, why not? I mean, you're practically dating already. You literally are raising a kid together. I don't raise Christopher. Yeah, right, okay, and so who's gonna take care of Christopher if Eddie dies? Me? Right, and, who told Christopher that Eddie got shot? Me. And who took care of him when Eddie couldn't? Well, me. But the rest of Eddie's family and Carla helped. Yes, Eddie's family. The person he hired to take care of him, and you. Point is, I can't keep it a secret from Eddie. Chimney! I don't mean like I don't want to respect your wishes. I physically can't. You know this. I know. I'll try, but Eddie's gonna know something's up. Can you please just wait till I go to my therapy appointment so I can tell him myself? What does therapy have to do with anything? I just need to unpack some things before I do. When is your therapy appointment? After this shift. Buck, this is a 48-hour shift. I know, okay? Evan! Chimney, please! Okay, what is all this yelling about? Bobby! Buck has a crush. Chimney! You're yelling about a crush? It's a long story. Okay, you're not in high school. Figure it out. I'll be in my office if you need to talk to me. Thanks, Cap. What the fuck? It was gonna come out somehow. Just avoid Eddie. I will duct tape your mouth shut if I have to. Oh no, copy that. I'll have Hen on standby with the duct tape. I'm not gonna get to have my therapy appointment before I tell him. Absolutely. I'm obsessed with this fic. I read the first part of the fic because it's an 8-part series. I read the first part, which is 60k words, yesterday. Without a doubt, my favorite 911 fic that I've read so far. I'm on part 6 right now. The entire series, like I said, is 300k words. So good. I will say it's a buddy fic and it's an AU, so just keep that in mind. But the first fic is called The Mortifying Ordeal of Being Known. The series itself is called The Ordeal of Dating Your Captain's (brackets adopted son). If you guys know anything about my fanfic taste, this will be a surprise to absolutely no one that I love this fic, considering, like, my favorite narrative kink is identity porn. I didn't know how you would do identity porn in an in-universe fanfic for 911. They did, and I was hooked from the beginning, and yeah, I'm hooked on this entire series. So, yeah. Hi, Maddie. Hey, Evan. How are you doing? Oh, great. Especially since your husband, who's notoriously terrible at keeping secrets, knows the one thing I asked you not to tell him. I swear, I didn't tell him. How did he figure it out? He didn't. I told him because I thought you told him. Why did you think I told him? Because he was acting like a weirdo. He was acting like himself? No, like he called me Evan and asked about if there was anything I wanted him to know. Jiminy. I didn't tell him anything. He figured out I knew something because he was worried about you, which is why I'm calling. He was worried about me? Yes, apparently some of your greatest hits since realizing your crush on Eddie includes you tripping on air and choking on nothing, among other things that Chimney wouldn't disclose. And he was worried that whatever was going on with you was going to result in you or someone else getting hurt. Oh. Buck, you said you were going to be fine. I thought I was. Well, clearly you're not. So what are you gonna do? Well, I don't really have much of a choice. I have to tell Eddie. Wait, seriously? Not from my own choice, mind you. I wanted to talk to my therapist about it before, but Chimney figured it out, and we have a 48-hour shift. Oh, no. And I don't even know how to broach this subject, but I'd much rather it come from me than come from Chimney by accident. That's fair. What are you thinking? Literally nothing. There are no thoughts in my brain about how I can approach this whatsoever. Anytime I try to, I just blue screen. Well, you're probably gonna want to figure it out fast before you have to go out on a call. Maddie, how do you tell someone, your best friend, that you have had feelings for them for 6 years and didn't realize it? Wait, have? I thought this was in the past. You know what? Your husband may be terrible at keeping secrets, but he is apparently very observant when it comes to my feelings. Chimney helped you figure out that you still had a crush on Eddie? Yes. I mean, he's best friends with Hen, and he set up Karen and Hen. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Oh my god, Hen! What? What about her? I should ask Hen what to do. Wait, what? Hen, she's mother. Did you just call Hen mother? Yes, of course, Hen is mother. Is this Gen Z or queer slang? Both. I thought you want the less people who knew the better, but I mean, if you want to ask Hen, I guess maybe she'll have more insight into this than I do. Exactly. Well, Evan, I'm not gonna keep you. Just be safe. Will do. Hey, Hen. Hey, Hen. Yeah, what's up, Buck? I need some advice. Are you gonna tell me what's been going on with you? Because I think Chimney's gonna be a little offended about that. What? Chimney knows, so it's only a matter of time before you do too. Is this not the thing you specifically didn't want Chimney to know about? How do you know that? It's Chimney. Of course you know that. Exactly, so what's going on? Did you ever have a crush on your straight best friend?
Is that even a question? Buck, that's like a queer rite of passage. Really? Yeah. So, how do you tell them? You have a crush on Eddie? You know, I thought Athena was the only cop we worked with. You and Maddie? Buck, it's not that hard to put together when you consider everything. You know, Chimney wasn't surprised either. Do you think Eddie just knows? Hard to say. It's probably still a good idea for you to tell him either way. Yeah, well, if I don't tell him, he's gonna find out from you, Chimney, or Maddie somehow, so. And you are asking me how you should tell him. You seem like the best person to go to about it. Not Bobby? Oh god, no. Okay, this seems contradictory, but the best way is just to be straightforward. Is that a pun? Chimney's my best friend. Are you surprised? But it's... either way, without the pun, it's still true. What does that even mean? You go up to him, you ask if you can have a conversation with him, a private conversation, and just tell him what you're feeling. Yes, but how do you just tell your best friend that you've had feelings for him for 6 years and didn't realize it? You've had a crush on him this entire time? Are you really that surprised? No. Exactly. I mean, he's your best friend. I think he knows historically you've not been great at feelings. Thanks. Unless you want me to write you, like, notes or, like, a script on how exactly to tell him, that's really the best I've got for you. Oh my god, a script could work. That was a joke. No, but, I mean, no, don't Shakespeare monologue at him. What? Actually, no, don't pull out the clipboard. What is it with you and clipboards? Not clipboards in general, you and clipboards. You know what? The clipboard is a great idea. Thank you, Hen. No. Buck! Thanks, Hen! He's gonna go fire Marshal Buck over a crush. Why is Buck getting a clipboard? What? Where did you come from? I came up here to get coffee, and all I hear is you yelling at Buck about clipboards. Is that all you heard? Yeah, why? No reason.
The rest of the team is keeping something from us. Yeah? This is not a new position for me. Really? Yeah, being the captain, there is a lot of things that I do know about. There's a lot of things that I know about that you guys think I don't know about. But there's also a lot of things that you guys keep from me. What? I'm just surprised you're not in on it, especially considering what it seems to be about. What? Apparently Buck has a crush? What? I don't know. I checked in on Buck and Chimney because they were yelling. Oh yeah, I heard that. What was that about? Well, Chimney got halfway through saying Buck has a crush on, and then Buck physically covered Chimney's mouth. So. I will say when I became a fire captain, I never expected it would be like being the father to teenagers, but you can't say we don't keep you on your toes. Yeah, considering it has to do with Buck and his relationship, I assumed you would already know. Do you think that's why he's been acting so weird? Probably. Why do you think he doesn't want me to know? I don't know. Has he ever kept something like this from you before? Once. And? When he liked Tommy. Oh. What? So he's worried about what you're gonna think about it. How did you get that? Well, when it was Tommy, Buck didn't realize that he was into men before Tommy. And so telling you meant he also had to tell you that he was into guys, which he hadn't done yet. So he didn't tell you because he was worried about what you would think about him being attracted to guys. But what would he be worried about now? Like, I know he's into men. What else could it be? Eddie, it's Buck. Yeah. I just can't think of anything. Maybe try talking to him about it? Yeah, because that'll go over well right now. Every time I have talked to him, he has nearly injured himself, or actually injured himself. When did he actually hurt himself? The fire engine. That's how he hit his head on the doorway? Yeah, I told him to grab the fire hose, and then suddenly he was on the ground. With a bleeding forehead. Exactly, so I think going up to him at this point is a hazard to him and others. Oh, Buck. And he had terrible timing with that, too. Wait. How's that? Have you ever had someone so integrated into your life? Someone you could tell anything. Was just always there. You didn't realize that you had that until you suddenly didn't. Eddie? Remember who you're talking to. Right. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to talk to Buck all week. I haven't been able to have a proper conversation with him, and he hasn't answered any text from me, and it's weird. And I didn't realize how much he was there for me until now, and now I have this big breakthrough that I just had, and no one to talk to about it, and I would really like him to be the first person I tell about it. No, I can't. Breakthrough? Yeah. In therapy? You're still doing that? I thought you would have stopped after you got Chris back. No, getting Chris back is one of the reasons I keep going. I know the consequences of not dealing with my emotions. I cannot lose that kid again. Yeah, that is fair. So, I know I'm not Buck, but I'm here. If you need someone to listen, I can't replace him. I will not try. But you can tell me. I was gonna tell you. I was gonna tell everyone. It's not really something you keep to yourself. I mean, it could be, but I didn't want to. I just really wanted Buck to be the first one to know. Well, if you're content with waiting out whatever weird thing Buck is going through right now, then we can leave it alone. But if you really need to talk to someone about it, I'm here. I really need to talk about it. Just please don't tell Buck that you're the first person I told about it. Do you really think he'll care that much? I don't know, but I will let you know if I tell him that you knew first. Just don't. Make sure it's from me, not from you. Okay, I feel like you're stalling. We do not have to have this conversation, Eddie. I want to. I really do. Okay. I've been going to therapy instead of dating. If that's what you need to get... Okay, no, I just need you to elaborate on everything that means. I have not been romantically interested in any of the people I've dated since Shannon. And that is why everything that happened with Chris did. Everyone was pushing me to date and was saying that I needed to move on. And I thought that getting closure from this woman was gonna help with that. I didn't need closure. I just needed people to stop getting on my ass about dating. Okay, I still don't know what you're getting at. Shannon was the first person I was romantically interested in. Ever. And after she died, yes, absolutely getting closure for everything that happened, getting a conversation that I never would have had otherwise, did help a lot. But the reason I was struggling to find someone afterward, and the reason that I was struggling just so much in general, was because I wanted to find... Everyone was pushing me to get back out there so I didn't end up lonely, which I have Christopher, I have Buck, I have all of you. I'm not lonely. It's just that those relationships are familial and platonic. Right, but I mean, you can only get so much out of those relationships. Not necessarily. And look, it's not that I don't want a romantic relationship. It's just that I don't experience romantic attraction or sexual attraction the way that other people do. So I felt like there was this quota and this timeline that I had to meet, and so I felt so much pressure, but from everyone. I felt pressure to find Christopher a new mom. I felt pressure to find a partner because everyone was saying how much happier I would be with a partner. I felt pressure to fall in love. And I never did. Because that's not how I work. I can't casually date. I need a strong emotional connection to someone before I experience romantic or sexual attraction to them. And that's really hard to do when you have my job and when you have a kid. Okay. Eddie, lots of people take a while to fall in love. It's okay to take your time. I'm sorry, you're not understanding what I'm saying. There's a term for this, actually. And, I didn't actually know that there was a term for it until my therapist brought it up. So, I don't blame you if you don't know. But it's, demi-romantic and demisexual. I genuinely need a strong emotional connection. So I need a strong foundation. I need a good friendship to feel those things for people. And that's why Shannon was the only person I dated, and why I wasn't interested in anyone afterwards. It wasn't... I will admit, part of it was I needed some closure, but part of it was just... I genuinely haven't been interested.
Hit it like rum pom pom. Get it hot like Papa John. Make a bitch go on and on. It's a